What is up, guys? Matt Visual here, giving you another dose of Guild Wars 2, and today I have a continuation of the last video I had. I didn't have footage for the fight for Fort Salma. I know I pronounced it wrong last time. For some reason I said Port Salam. I don't know why I keep calling it Salam, but it's Salma. Salam. Silly Matthew. Anyways, I have a continuation to that. Basically, I didn't have footage showing that what happens when someone does not stop the centaurs from coming to from rebuilding the bridge and coming to the town up top. And during the stress test, I was roaming back over here because I love this event and it kind of responds pretty quickly. Except for, I guess they were testing a few things. Dynamic events were not spawning as quickly, and some of them were kind of missing. I don't know. It is a stress test, so I'm pretty sure they were messing around with a few things. But anyways, I came back to this area and found out that no one stopped the centaurs for building the bridge. So what happened is the centaurs charged over, attacked the town, and now they are taking the town right now, is what you're seeing on the screen. Basically, it's kind of like King of the Hill, where you just have to stand in the middle and protect that little red ring there and stay in there until you fully capture the whole town back. From what I can find from the beta, this is my perfect example of a dynamic event. I wanted to show a perfect example, and this is it. Pretty much, if you watched the other video, you know what I'm talking about. Basically, you stop them at the bridge, you push them back at the camp, that event spawns, and then another event spawns where you beat the big boss, and then everything stops. And then of course the centaurs will retake their camp and go ahead and attack the bridge again. If you don't stop them, they go through, they build the bridge, and they go all the way to the town and try to take it over, as you see here. And then you gotta try to kick them out. Then, as you're gonna see later on, I'm gonna go back to the bridge and see, like, you know, and I see them there, so I'm like, okay, let me just go around and start attacking things. So on my way there, I'm just like kind of beating centaurs up, you know, as they look like they're about to still attack the town, and I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. I don't want the event to spawn. Because I didn't know personally if how that was gonna work. Is it just gonna go up, or do we wait around like a lot of people don't do? Is most of the dynamic events kind of spawn a little bit later. Like for instance, the centaurs, you'll see me push them back in the other video, and you'll see them actually run back to the camp, and then it spawns. Once they run back to the camp, which is a few, pretty much less than a minute, it spawns. So it has a realistic, you know, feel to it. You know, like we were in a Norn area, and what happened is that these NPCs were supposed to build a very long bridge across this mountain, and they weren't able to because they were constantly being attacked by these enemies at the inn. So after we destroyed them, after we protected them, you actually see the NPC walk all the way to the bridge and rebuild the bridge right in front of your eyes. It was actually pretty cool. I was like, wow, that's cool. And then now we can cross the bridge. So there's a consequence there. You want to be able to cross this area unless you had that bridge there. It was very convenient. Very convenient event. Now, if all this is happening in these lower areas, 15 to level 25, 1 to 15 areas, I can't imagine all the like level 60 to 70 areas. That would be insane, don't you think, guys? Like, I'm sure later on we're gonna see like world bosses spawn because dynamic events were completed, and you know, things will change in the world. Like maybe the terrain will get darker, or it might be like stormy and thundering outside if this certain event is going on. It'll just be awesome just to see that in the distance, and we're like, oh wow, a dynamic event is spawning and it's like changing everything. Yeah. Oh man, nerdgasm there. Oh, so awesome. Now what you're seeing in the background is we went, after we protected the village, we went back to the bridge and see what will happen. So we got destroying trebuchets and all the stuff that the centaurs build up there, and they'll keep trying to rebuild it back, and we just destroy it again. And then the event just spawns just right then and there. So it spawns, and the centaurs are attacking us, and we're just kicking their butts as always because centaurs suck. Yeah, but yeah, I had my team there, so we were just like wiping them out. And it's cool because I was wondering, I was like, what's gonna happen when we kick out the centaurs? Like, what happens to the bridge? Because if you remember, the bridge is knocked out. Anyways, I'll show that at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys later.